How you guys doing? This is Herman here from Advanced Motorsports. Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to install a Two Brothers Black Series carbon fiber pipe on a 2016 Yamaha R1. Very simple, very easy. I know you guys will be able to do it. I trust you, so keep in tune. And make sure you keep watching us today and every single day on our YouTube channel. We're going to fire up this bike right now so we can show you what the stock exhaust system sounds like and what setup we're going to do so you can see the before and after. Obviously guys, it sounds like shit, so we're going to make this sound bitchin', okay? Check it out. Alright, this is the Two Brothers Black Series carbon fiber exhaust system. It's just a silencer. This is going to go ahead and replace the actual cat, so you're going to go ahead and have some really sick ass flow out of there. And pretty much this comes complete, you know. Clamps, springs for the pipe, which we're going to use to hang this onto this, and the pipe hanger, which we're going to have to put all the rubber dampener onto that. That's going to hold the pipe in place. And everything that's gonna be needed is right here. So let's get to knocking this pipe off. So first of all, if you got a nice ramp, that'll always help. Makes it a lot easier for you to put the slip on. Now we're all the way up. And from right here, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this ugly silencer, which we gotta make sure we take the before and after picture. And here I'm going to go ahead and describe to you the actual tools that we're going to need. Okay, so the tools you're going to need right now just to get started is going to be your number 6 Allen, your 5, and your 4. Okay, if you don't have a nice snap-on gun like this, you could purchase one, or you could go ahead and use a regular ratchet. These are going to be so we can remove the Allen bolts. Okay, in this situation we just got to remove this heat shield, which will be the number 1 step to get this exposed. Alright, so here's one section of the cat, and then under here you can see where the Allen's at, that we're going to go ahead, you're going to use your number 5 right there to remove that part of the slip-on. Then we're going to go ahead and take off the actual mounting bolt with the number 6 right here. Now that we went ahead and just slammed this silencer out of the place, we're going to go ahead and take these cables, well, not in this section, but at the top of the bike, which is under the seat, we're going to go ahead and remove the top connection of the cable. And that way we don't mess with this. This is going to come off with all the cable that we're going to pull out of here. Okay, so next thing is to go ahead and expose this side so we can actually get to the front bolts, okay, where the exhaust manifold connects with the cat. We're going to knock off this 10 right here, but we need to take off this protective cover right here. We're going to do the same for both sides, and at the same time we need to go ahead and remove the two cat mounting bolts, which is one on this side and one on the other. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock that out. Just loosen it, but don't completely take out the bolt. You don't need to. Okay, now we're gonna have to come in, before you loosen up everything, you need a 17mm wrench so you can release and loosen up your oxygen sensor. Okay, you're gonna do the same for both sides. Carefully, because you don't want to damage this or rip any of this, because you're gonna reuse it with the new system. Okay, almost there. The cable's gonna be twisting, so just don't worry about it. Just untwist it again when you go ahead and put it, reinstall it. Okay, what I always suggest is, so you don't get it all completely twisted, when you do it the other way, just twist it the opposite, so that when you twist and tighten it on, it's perfect. Okay, let's go to the other side. On this side, I didn't even bother taking off this shield. I just went ahead and jammed the 10 in here and loosened it up. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the other O2 sensor right here and knock this out. And at the same time, we're gonna go ahead and take off this mounting bolt on this side too. I had already loosened up ahead of time. Now we're pretty much set to go. Forgot to go ahead and knock this one out, which is your last one right here. Okay, so the last one we're gonna pull out is that center cat mount right there, that bolt. It's an Allen, same, it's a 6. I just went ahead and took off one bolt off of this plastic so I can actually pull it back and reach in there with an extension, like what I got right here. Take it off. All right, so when you're ready to pull this cat out, you actually got to use both hands and shake this up and down and pull it. I already actually did it ahead of time, so now pretty much we're set to go. Okay, I'm gonna drop that, and there it is. Okay, from there, what we got to do, we're not even gonna mess with this. We're gonna go to the top where those cables are connected under the seat, and we're gonna take them off. All right, easy as that. This is what your bottom looks like now, and that's where your 2 brothers Y is gonna go to. Next, remember, we're gonna take these covers off so we can expose our servo cables. And at the same time, we got to expose the actual seat bolt, which is this Allen right here. So all the Allens I told you, you're going to go from 4 to 5. Okay, so we got to come in and take off the 4 Allens right here to expose your servo motor, so you can remove the actual cables that are not going to be used anymore. The only thing you might notice is your bike might take a little bit longer to warm up, but that's about it. Alright, next step is take your seat off, and we got to take these last little covers here so we could actually look at the servo motor and expose it. Okay, now that the servo's exposed, you got to go ahead and dismount it so we could actually take the cable off. Now that I took off the mounting bolt, I'm going to flip it sideways so that I could go ahead and use my screw gun to take off those screws. And once you took the cover off, you could go and do one of two. You could loosen up the adjustments and take these off from there, or you could just snip the cable, make it a lot easier, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna snip it straight across, goes to the trash. We ain't never using that again. And with my needle pliers, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cable off. It's up to you, you don't have to cut it, but that's the easier for us. We ain't gonna use those parts ever again. So now you just reverse install everything the same way, and then you start by pulling your cables out. So here I am pulling down the cables. No more servo cables, no more cat system. Damn, this thing is heavy. This shit goes to the trash. Alright, with the silencer. And now we ain't got nothing on the bike. I could fire this shit up and be loud as heck, but no, we're not doing that. You like that sound? Good sound effects. Alright, let's go ahead and start popping on the new system. And put this Y connection for the silencer. We gotta put a little bit anti-seize lube. We're gonna use this plug, which actually reduces this exhaust system to the size of the R1. So we're gonna install this guy in here. We're gonna put some little anti-seize here, tighten it up, and do it on both sides, same thing, and then it's ready to go, so we could put it on the bike and just twist the O2 sensors onto it. So now we are all set to slide this on. I already went ahead and put the adjustments for the O2 sensor. I already lubed my O2 sensor with some anti-seize, and I'm slapping on the clamps. And from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and slide this back on, and then reach the bolts but not tying them up. Alright, I'm gonna do the other O2. I already did one. Don't forget what I said. If you don't want this to be all twisted, twist it the opposite way of what you're gonna tighten it up, and then that way when you tighten it up, it actually completely is untwisted and not twisted. Okay, if you got that. We're gonna use a lot of stock bolts back to mount. I just put one in on the top in the The only mount you're going to use is the middle one now, not the side. So you're going to have extra bolts left. You got to use the nuts that come with the Two Brothers kit, and make sure you don't tighten everything up until you have everything mounted. Here we go. Last one is getting these boys tightened up and torqued. Once you got that set up, you got your springs, your center bolt nice and tight, ready to go. Then we got to go ahead and set up the pipe hanger for the rear so we could hold on to the silencer. Okay, so this is the final step right here. Pretty much everything else is going to be reverse install for the plastics and the covers. Alright, so we went ahead and did all the hard part, which is already putting in the springs like I had shown, your center bolt right there, your relocation bracket that's going to go here. Okay, and from there you're not going to use anything else. You're not using the actual stock position for the pipe hanger. You're actually using the one in the which was located, which was part of your cat, and you use the supplied nuts. You're going to use almost every single stock bolt except for a few that you're going to have left over. You got to line the pipe, make sure you get the best angle out of that, and make sure it's not rubbing on top. If it's rubbing anywhere in there, it's going to damage your pipe. Next step is going to be just to go ahead and clean the whole bike. Make sure you put the top part of your seat and everything back, and once you clean off the pipe with some rubbing alcohol, you'll be all right. So you don't get it damage the pipe and stain it. All right, let's fire it up. All right, after we gave it a nice wipe down, we're ready to fire this bike up. This is what your final look of your Two Brothers exhaust. So mean sound. We're gonna fire this R1 up right now and get this flossing. That's your finished product right there, baby. This video was helpful to you guys. If you guys have any questions, don't forget subscribe on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to get any of these questions answered at a timely manner, but we'll make sure that we answer every single question that you guys might have. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. You guys can check us out. All the information will pop up on the video. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps you guys out. And if you guys need anything, parts, accessories, service, repair, hit us up here at 619-691-0866 Advanced Motorsports. Thank you and have a good day.